Today we are talking about a major story coming out of Zamfara state. Farmers are returning to their farms after months of bandit control, and this is a very important development for everyone to hear about. Before we dive deep, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you stay updated with all the latest news and stories. The situation in Zamfara has been very tense for months. Farmers had to abandon their lands because armed groups took control, making it too dangerous to farm. Many communities were completely cut off, and people could not go to their farms without risking their lives. Now, reports show that farmers are slowly coming back to their lands. This is not just about farming. This is about survival, livelihoods, and hope for the communities that have been living under fear for a long time. It's important to understand that the return of farmers does not mean everything is completely safe. In some areas, bandits still demand payments from farmers just to allow them to access their land. In some cases, farmers have to pay large sums of money or give a portion of their crops before they can plant or harvest. This shows that while they are back on their farms, they are still under pressure and facing real risks. For example, in some communities in Shinkafi and Shinkafi local government area, farmers are reported being asked for millions of naira just to be allowed to farm. Some pay in cash, while others give part of their harvest. This is a reality that makes farming very challenging. Despite these challenges, farmers are choosing to return because they cannot afford to lose their crops or their livelihoods. Many residents have also spoken about the constant fear of violence. Bandits are not just taking money, they have kidnapped people and attacked some communities in the past. This means that the farmers coming back are showing a lot of courage. It is not easy to go back to your land knowing that danger still exists around you, but they are determined to rebuild their lives. The government has been working to improve security in these areas. Police and military forces have been deployed to some communities to protect farmers, especially during planting and harvesting seasons. However, farmers still report that security is not always strong enough. This shows that while some progress has been made, there is still more work to do. The return of farmers is also very important for food security. Zamfara is a key agricultural state in Nigeria. When farmers cannot access their land, food production drops, which affects prices and supply in the markets. By returning to their farms, farmers are helping to ensure that communities continue to have access to the food they need. At the same time, this story shows how insecurity affects the economy. Money that farmers spend on protecting themselves or paying bandits is money that could have been used to improve their farms, buy seeds, hire labor, or support their families. The financial burden is heavy, and yet these farmers are determined to continue. It is also important to talk about the human side of this story. Families have been separated, children have missed school, and communities have been living in fear. When farmers return, it is not just about planting crops. It is about families trying to return to a normal life. This is why this story is so significant. Now, let me remind you again, if you are enjoying this story, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Sharing this video also helps others know what is happening in Zamfara. The farmers who are returning are asking for more than just protection. They are asking for a long-term plan to ensure their safety. They want the government to make sure that bandits cannot just come back and disrupt their lives again. They want a system where they can farm without fear and focus on building their communities. Even with the risks, the courage of these farmers is inspiring. It shows that people are willing to take chances to reclaim their lives and their land. It also shows that despite the challenges, hope is still alive in these communities. This story also reflects a larger problem in Nigeria. Rural communities in the north often face insecurity from armed groups. When these communities are not safe, it affects not just farmers, but traders, schools, and health services. When farmers are back on their land, it is a positive step, but it is only one part of a bigger challenge that needs long-term solutions. The return of farmers also gives a chance for positive change. Community leaders, local governments, and security agencies can use this opportunity to build trust with the people and show that they are committed to protecting their lives and livelihoods. Let me pause here for a moment and remind everyone again. If you are following this story, please hit like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can understand what is happening in Zamfara. Now, the big question is, will this return be sustainable? Will farmers be able to continue working their land safely? This depends on several factors: continued security presence, support from government agencies, and cooperation within the communities themselves. Many farmers have also shared that they are using this time to plan better. They are talking to neighbors, forming local groups to watch over each other's farms and working together to reduce risks. This shows resilience. Despite everything, people are not giving up. This story is a reminder of the human spirit. Even in the face of danger, people are returning to their roots, their lands, and their communities. They are choosing to fight for their future rather than give up. If you are enjoying this update and the insights, please don't forget, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. Your support helps bring awareness to these important stories. Now, what can we learn from this? First, security is essential for development. Without safety, no community can thrive. Second, courage and determination can overcome challenges even in the hardest situations. And third, everyone has a role to play, from government officials to ordinary citizens, in supporting communities and ensuring that progress is sustainable. The story of Zamfara farmers is ongoing. Each day brings new challenges, but also new opportunities. We will continue to follow this story closely and bring updates as soon as they happen.